Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be doing another Unchained list. So the list didn't really change much. I took the live twin stuff out of it, so it doesn't run the live twin stuff anymore. But other than that, the list is completely the same. But I just wanted to give you guys an updated list. I know this list isn't going to be the best list. Right now, the DDD list stuff is the best list. And the only DDD stuff I own is the extra deck stuff, which would be the Machinex, the Caesar, and the Stone King Duris. So that is the only DDD stuff I own, or currently have at the time. So the list I have for you guys today is kind of a filler list, more so than anything. But let's just get right into it. And like I said, it's basically the same list, besides without all the live twin stuff. I did like the live twin stuff. But I was running into the issue of my opponent has D-shifter on the side, and then as soon as I bring out the as soon as I bring out like a Lilla and a Kisikil on the field, I'll just have them right here beside me. As soon as I put these two out, the extension for the stuff for in the extra deck is these have to be in the graveyard for me to summon them so I can kill them with the other link stuff. So when they activated D-shifter, as soon as I summoned these two, it was kind of hard. So I changed the list a little bit. Like I said, it's not the best list, but it'll do the trick. And like I said, you don't have to follow this list, but it's I've had a pretty good experience with it. I did a lot of test hands before I did it. I went to locals one time with this list, and I think I got 4th place overall out of 10 people, which ain't bad, but I would like to aim higher with this list. I haven't had much practice with it, so I can't really say it. I did kind of boost the consistency of it, at least, with a card I added, which is a 3 of. But with all that said, let's just get right into the list. So, for like the small Unchained monsters, 3 Ruha, standard, you want to run 3 of them. 2 Sarama. So I've seen a lot of people play 1 Sarama, but having 2 Sarama is good for the grind game, because you can set your traps or whatever that are in your graveyard, and then you can pop it, bring out another one, and it's kind of grind gamey. So you have something like the Reborn trap, you can just set it, and the next turn if your opponent doesn't destroy it, you can flip it over and put like a link or whatever on the field, like your Unchained Soyama. So, and then 1 Rakea. So I've seen a lot of people play 2 Rakea. I think right here with the 3 Aruha, the 2 Sarama, and the 1 Rakea is the correct ratio to run the small ones at. My reasoning is you don't want to brick on these ones too much, so you only run the 2 and 1, but you want to see these ones, so you run 3 of these. And like I said, the Sarama is in there for grind game, and then this one is in there just for another target to summon. So if you have like a trap on the field, if they evenly or whatever, and you don't have like the pop trap, but you have the Reborn trap effect, pop this, everything will get sent, and then on resolution, the the trap you pop will bring back a monster. So, but that is it for the little guys. For the Unchained Soul stuff, 3, which is a must-have, 3 of the Shyama, or Chivara, 1 of the Shyama, 1 disaster, and 1 abomination. So, in like previous lists, I was running 2 abomination. I have the second one, but I'm choosing only to run the 1. I like 2 of them when it comes in the grind game, but usually only 1 shows up every now and then. But if I wanted to do, I would take this outside this and then play another one of these, but or just play another one, but that would make it 41, and the deck is already 40 cards even. And I like 40 cards because it keeps the consistency up to really high. And then, of course, with these 3 being a 1 of, you usually don't want to open them. You want to bring them out by popping your own spell traps or whatever. So, and then I didn't really go into it, but Aruha and the Shavara are basically the same one, except the Shavara is a quick effect. Target a face down or target a face down. Card you control, 1 fiend, destroy it, special summon it. And it also has the effect when it goes to Reeve, you can set an unchained spell or trap from the grave. And then this is just a link. This is just kind of like a small combo extender, and then this one's just kind of an interruption. And then going into searchers / consistency boosters, I'm running 6 searchers / just consistency boosters. I'm running 3 of the Abomination Prison, which is 100% mandatory. You cannot run less than 3. It has to be exactly 3. And then one of the new additions to take, since I took out the Life Twin stuff, Pot of Prosperity. Pot of Prosperity is just an amazing card. Even if it gets semi-limited, 2 still great. I can find another card to third, but if it gets limited, 2 cards, you still play it even if it's limited, because it's a great card. It's a searcher. It's a digger. Helps you get to your combo pieces. And then, of course, you have Abomination Prison, which is an archetype searcher. And then, kind of just generic, just a couple just good generic kind of spell cards to play. At least the next one I'm going to show you, TTT, Triple Tactics Talent. I would either have the one, it would be 42 if I had 2 more thrusts, but unfortunately I don't have the thrusts because the price of them. So this works to help dig into if I don't activate the Prosperity. And then the next one, Book of Eclipse. So if they try to imperm it's also just a good disruption. You can just set it and then stop your opponent from doing anything. So, but yeah, it flips everything, any face-up monsters that can be flipped face down. So, and then now getting to hand traps. 3 Ash, 3 Effect Veiler, and then 3 Imperm. So I changed out Droll for the Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is a good card to play right now with Medallion, got its new support, and Rescue Ace, and just really anything. Ash Blossom is just a good staple. It's always a 3 of, and then Imperm, same thing like Ash, is just a good staple, 3 of. And then, so, I like the list, but this also, it gets prone to Nibiru. 3 Fenrir. I was thinking about only playing 2, but I like it at 3. The reason being, it's a disruption on your opponent's turn, and then if they don't get rid of it, I can just switch it, attack, banish something face down that's going to be caused problematic maybe in the future or this current turn, and then that's gone, and then I can just redeclare if I have nothing, 24, and if I have another monster, game if I have game. So, and then for the rest of the Unchained stuff, I would like to get another of the Reborn one. I just don't have one. But 3 of the Escape and 2 of the Reborn. When I can find a third one, it will probably go in for the Fenrir. Switch out of Fenrir for the Reborn. But that is the main deck, and like I said, it with adding the Prosperities and the Fenrir, it does really good. The Effect Veilers come in really handy. I have a couple branded players at my locals, so you can edit it to your locals, or if you're going to a YCS or a regional, you can edit it like that. But this one, the version I built, is more for my local scene and not really competitive. If I want to do a competitive one, I will be getting the DDD stuff, because that is the best version to play. And then extra deck, I'm just going to go quickly through it, because it's basically the same, but 2 Yama, 2 Rage, 1 Anguish, 1 A-Bomb. Yama helps you search your Ruha if you don't already have one. This is a quick link. This is a link on your opponent's turn, and then this is just your boss monster for your extra deck, basically, or one of the boss monsters in my variant. 1 Muckracker for kind of the crackback if you don't banish it. 1 Nightmare Griffin, just to be safe, and then Evil Twin Kiseko. I don't know what this is going to be yet. I haven't decided, so it's only in there for Prosperity target, just to banish. And then Underworld Goddess and Access Code. And then you already saw the DDD stuff, but Machinex, Caesar, and then Stone Darius. And then Zeus, because you can put it over, this can just swing, you put it over it, and then now you have a Zeus alive if need be. It's also good against the mirror match because it does destroy 8 cents. Side deck. 1 Nibiru. With me running the Fenrir and everything, I figured even though it's a 1-of, I can draw into it or add it with Prosperity if I'm going like against Branded or whatever. So it's only 1. Of course, seeing it in my opening hand is kind of iffy because it's only a 1-of, but it's also good for follow-up, because if I can clear the board, Branded can come back with a crackback. Let's just say my opponent forgets I have it, end of main, Nibiru, stops their whole turn. And then if they activate a monster effect, I can activate TTT, take the token, and just swing for a game. And then 3 DD Crow, and 3 Droll and Lockbird. As you know, the Droll and Lockbird, the effect failures in the main deck are taking place for the Droll and Lockbird. Droll and Lockbird is a good card, but I think effect failure would be a little more, is a little more better currently to run the main instead of the side. So yeah, I was going to side Effect Veiler, but then Effect Veiler is a good card just to main right now, so I put Droll on the side and started mating the Effect Veiler. And then spells, 3 Cosmic, 2 Lightning. So Cosmic is good against the mirror match, and then Lightning Storm is just a board clear. That's it. So, and then any spell. Any spell is just a good card. Because if I go first and I know they're playing kind of a spell heavy deck like Vanadium, I can just flip this over, and then even if they get rid of that one, I can chain the other effect to flip another one if I get 2 in hand. So it's a good card, and then it also helps me. It kind of stalls my opponent too, and then it helps me on the crackback, kind of, just a little bit. But that is it. And like I said, the main deck I have, it's not the best, like I said, but it does the trick for me, at least. And like I said, you can edit it to however you are, and it is a pretty spell / monster heavy deck. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.